This channel is dedicated to solving puzzles without candidates. Before you watch, you can print this puzzle and solution by clicking on the link in the video description below. Or you can go to the Sudoku Primer website and go to this menu item, and it'll take you to a place where you can print this puzzle and many others. This puzzle was given to me by my friend Debbie. I would rate it as a hard puzzle. Not the most difficult puzzle, but it certainly has its twists and turns. And that makes it a fun puzzle to solve. We'll use a few different patterns and techniques to solve it. First of all, we've got a 6 there, a couple of easy numbers. Let's see. Got a 3 here. This is a right angle pattern here with a 3 coming down and in this column and a 3 in this row. That makes that a 3 right there and turns this right angle pattern into a corner pattern. All right, and we've also got a diagonal pattern here with a 3 and a 4 in this column and a 3 and a 4 in this row. In this row, and a 3 and a 4 in this column. That makes these 3 and 4, and we can solve them because of the other 3 and 4s here. You could solve those without looking at it as a diagonal pattern, but I wanted to point that out. And now that we've solved those, we have a corner pattern here too. All right, now we've got a 2 here. And by the way, even if we didn't solve these two, if we couldn't solve them, if we didn't have a 3 here or a 4 and a 4 there, we'd still know that's a 2 because these are 3-4 twins. All right, and now that these are 1-8 twins right here, and so these are 5, 6, and 9, and we've got a 5 here and a 5 here, so that makes that a 5 right there. So you can see how we use this corner pattern here to find that 5, and now we've got 6, 9 twins there and 1-8 twins there. All right, now the next thing I notice, and this is where this puzzle gets a little bit tricky. I saw that was a 2 right there. Now let me show you how I found that 2. We have 2, 8 and 2, 8 here, so these are 2, 8 twins. And then we have a 7 and a 4 in row 1 here, so the 4 and 7 have to go here. So we've got 4, 7 twins there, and that makes these 3, 5 twins. So we have 3 sets of twins right here in this box. Normally you might only notice the 2 and 8, but now that we know these are 2, 8 twins, we can find the 4, 7s and 3, 5s. And that leaves 1, 2, and 8 here. We got a 1, 8 twins here with this corner pattern, so that makes that a 2. And then we can solve the 1 and 8 also because of that 8 right there. That finishes that. And now we've got 3, 5 there, 4, 7, 2, 8. All right, and now we've got, because we know these are 3, 5 twins, we got a 3 here, ghost 3's there. 3 goes here, in one of these two places. With that 3, we can solve it. All right, now things are getting a little bit trickier. But there's something I noticed here. Remember our 4, 7 twins right here. We have 479 missing in box 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. Okay. And so this has to be a 4 or a 9 because of that 7. This has to be a 7 or a 9 because of that 4. And we've got 4 7 twins here, if you remember. So that makes 4 9, 7 9, 4 7. 4 7 9 triplets right there in row 2. And so that leaves 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 2, 5, and 8. So these are 2, 5, 8 triplets here. This can only be a 2 or an 8. Remember our 2 8 twins there. And we've got a 5 here, so we have ghost 5s there. So that has to be a 2 or an 8. This is 2 5 or an 8, 2 5 8. So we can't solve any of these. But let's get a little bit trickier because we know that we have 4 7 9 triplets and 2 5 8 triplets here. Let's look at the box 3 right now, and we'll notice we got a 9 here and a 9 here, so we have ghost, and the 9 has to go here or here in box 3. And we know that's a 2 5 or an 8, so it can't be a 9. So we can fill in that 9 right there. Okay, so with the 4 7 9 triplets we found here, we found that this is the only place the 9 can go in box 3. And now we have to get a little tricky again. We have to use double column elimination. Remember our 6 9 twins here. Now this can't be a 9, so the 9 has to be here or here. We had a 4 or a 9 there and 7 or a 9 there. So we've got 9 here or here and a 9 here or here. Using double column elimination, the 9 in box 4 has to be here or here. And we got a 9 there already, so there's the 9 right there in box 4. All right, now with those, we can fill in a 9 in box 5. And a 9 here, 9 here. Now we've got 4 7 twins here. Because of these 6 9 twins, we know there's only 2 numbers left in this row. These are 4 7 twins right here. So the 9 can't go either place here. So it has to go here or here because of that 9. And with this 9, we know the 9 goes right there. Okay, so had to use a couple of more advanced techniques there to make progress on this puzzle. Okay, and now we have 4 7 twins here with a 1 coming down here. We know that's a 1 because 1 can't, well, we got a 1 here too. 1 and 1, so that's a 1 right there. That would have been a right angle pattern with this 2, 3, and 9 with a 1 here and a 1 there. We also could see that these are 4 7 twins, so neither of those could be a 1. Now we have 5 and 6 here. And remember our 1 8 twins right there? With that 1, we can solve those. All right, and with our 5 6 twins here, we have ghost 5s here. Remember our 5 6 twins there? That's a 3 now because the 5 has to go in one of these two cells in box 8. So that's a 3. That makes that a 5. All right, and now we're going to have to use unique rectangles here. We have 5 or 6 here, 5 6 twins. We've got a 6 here and a 6 here, so one of these has to be a 6. But we have 5 6 twins there, and we know that the, let's see, the 5, we can't have 5 and 6 here because of unique rectangles. We have 5 or 6 here, 5, 6 twins, and the 6 has to go in one of these two cells. So that means by using UR rules, we can't put a 5 here or here. The 5 has to be here or here. So now that we know that, we can put a 5 here because we have ghost 5s there. So that fills in the 5 and the 6 here, and our 6 goes right there. All right, and now let's see. We've got, now something's kind of interesting has happened. You know, on some Sudoku puzzles, you get a lot of twins all over the place. Like here, we've got 4, 7 here, 4, 7 here. You notice we only missing two numbers in these two columns here. So there's 2 empty cells. These are 4 7s. 4, 7, 4, 7. So these are 4, 7 twins. These are 4, 7 twins. 4, 7, 4, 7. Okay, so we're starting to get lots of 4, 7 twins. Now let's look at row 5. With that in mind, we've got 4, 7 twins there. So what are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 6, and 8. And look at this. We got a 1 here, 2. I'm looking at this cell right here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. So that's a 6 right there. And with these 6s here, we can put a 6 there. And now we can solve our 6, 9 twins that we found earlier because of that 6. That's a 9, and that's a 6 right there. All right, now let's look at this one more time. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 8. So here's a 1, 3, and an 8. So that's a 2 right there. And with that, it makes this a 2 because of that 2 right there. And with these 2s, we can put a 2 right there. All right, and remember our 2, 8 twins there, we can finish those now. And what did we have here? We had 4, 7, 9, right? We also have 5 there, so that's a 5 right there. Okay, and now let's see, 4, 7, 9. Here we're missing 1 and 4. We got a 1 there, so that would be a 4. And that would be a 1 right there. All right, now we're missing just 7 and 9 here in box 1. With that 9, we can fill those in. That would make that a 9 and that a 7. All right, and with this 7 here, we can fill in our 4 7s. We got 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7. So we can do 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7. That only leaves one number here, 7 there. And let's see. We're missing in this row right here, we're missing a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5. With that 4, we can solve those. All right, and we're just missing a 5 here. Now we're missing 1 and 3 there. And let's see, we got a 5 and a 5, so that's a 5 right there. It leaves us with 7 and 8 here, and 1 and 8 here. We still can't solve those. All right, but we're missing 3 and 8 here, which we can solve because of that 8. And now we can solve our 1 3s right here that we just found a minute ago. And I didn't point it out, but I could see these are 1 and 3 before we finished this box here. But we weren't able to solve them anyway until we got these 3 8s right there. All right, now let's see, what are we missing in column 6 here? 1 7 8, 1 7 8. So 1 8 7 8. Of course, here's a row that's almost completed, just needs one number. So that's a 1 right there. That makes that a 7. And now we got 1 8's there, so that's an 8, and that's a 1. And that makes that a 7, and that an 8. And we got it. All right. Well, like I said, it wasn't the most difficult puzzle, but it was kind of fun, especially solving it not using candidates. So, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.